Hi, hello, and welcome to the Galactic Councilship Report, brought to you by Vertex of Abundance. My name is Serene Priestess Ablosi. I'll be your oracle today, and I'm sent to deliberate the findings for Cancer, Rising, or North Node. If you don't know your rising, check your North Node. Start with that energy before you check all the other. That's the most accurate. Okay. This is for the solar ingress into Gemini. So typically that's around May 22nd through June 21st, give or take a day. Okay, I'm eager to get right in. Let's begin. For a Cancer rising, Gemini would be transiting the 12th house. So that's part of the move tricone. It's the evil bearing triplicities. Okay, I just saw the devil card. Oh, and he came. Okay. Oh, geez. I need a minute, y'all. Mama needed to pray and turn the fan up. I'm really prayed up right now because, okay, so this devil asshole showed up. I don't know what the fuck is up already, right out the gate. So that's what's going on here, honey. It came out with the Empress. So this is some Dark Mother. What I'm really feeling cursey right now. So that's that. This Dark Mother energy has been on and popping for a minute, like a couple days now. And you know, I don't play that game. I really don't like evil, malicious, sinister, wicked, decrepit, dusty, crusty. My little Jerry Springer hoe is coming out. I don't like this. Okay, just putting that out there. Now, the 12th house, honey, is the unconscious. It can sometimes be the collective unconscious, especially if you have like a sign on that house that's ruled by one of the transpersonal planets, the generational planets. So like Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, Pisces is ruled by Neptune. So that could be the collective unconscious. It's really things that go with our physical form. It's the house of surrender. We like to say institutions, but sometimes in being institutionalized requires surrender. I've been thinking about Madam Spears lately, Britney Spears. I think she just came out of conservatorship. You know, I'm from LA. I used to run into her a lot at Cold Stone Creamery or Pinkberry or la-di-da, yada, yada. So the 12th house is a few things too, because it can talk about expenses being kicked off that you wouldn't have gotten into or wouldn't have done for yourself. It also talks about things that go, you know, like 4th house is privacy, 8th house is secrets, 12th house is discretion. So even if it's public knowledge, there's still something discreet about it. And for us, sometimes it's the secrets that we'll never come to know. It's the secrets that maybe we even keep from ourselves. The 8th house would be secrets you try to hide from yourself. And the reason that I'm saying 8th house, 12th house is because I said multricone. These are evil, which isn't always like, oh, booga, although evil is really when you're kind of turning away from God, or you're kind of going into the darkness, or you're kind of being either unintentionally or intentionally ignorant. So I just got to put that out there because the 12th house can come up with all kinds of things. I may drop more nuggets as we go on. But the 12th house is also like I'm hearing the ancestors, the astral plane, things that the 12th house rules things that are without form and does also rule surrender and the unconscious. Okay. So dreams, creativity, imagination, channeling abilities, things of that nature. And then, ooh, girl, if you have something in your 12th house, transiting your 12th house, honey, okay, so, Seven of Wands with this Empress, this is some kind of divine protection, but unless somebody has Venus transiting their 10th or 6th house, this is not good, because this is somebody who has a nasty position that they built, and they're trying to keep it going. Okay. Frankly, in the next week or so, or over the last week, there was some kind of sabotage or some kind of boundary conflict, something that we had to move forward from. Okay. We needed to be guided away from somebody, person, place, or thing, because it's definitely a person, because we have a 3, 5, 7 out nearly right away. We had to be guided away from somebody, something. And the devil talks about temptations, talks about obsessions, and it talks about eventually, if you stay on that path, you will lose your soul. Right now, you have control, but you need to check yourself, because something should not be justified. If something is toxic, something is of an evil influence, or it's just toxic, okay, we might be bound to a place or a person that we shouldn't, and we might be making agreements that we shouldn't. With the King of Cups, now everything has become sour. With the I heard 5 of Pentacles, which is an ideology, something in the mind, but 5 of Swords, that means barred, foreboding, with the devil here. Okay. And we also have the Emperor and the Empress. So this could be a false twin flame. I don't really have the Temperance or the 4 of Wands. It could be a distorted masculine, distorted feminine. It's a distorted feminine. So that might be the karmic for our person's like last or ex or la da da yada yada. It can be that we're bound to baby daddy. It can mean that because we on our side is the Emperor. So if we're female bodied watching here, it's usually with the Emperor, it's talking about business. It can talk about the job as well, like the role, the duties, the position, da 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 la da da. This is just some weird. For Cancer rising, Aries is at the top of the chart. We might be bossing up, glowing up. Somebody might be trying to ruin our reputation. There can be somebody who's corrupt or just plain evil. King of Cups, the devil. When you see those energies, somebody's doing something that they shouldn't. And oftentimes it could be the things that you never want to hear about in this lifetime. Oftentimes the devil and the King of Cups could be somebody who's a molester, or you know, they I'm hearing something else. They're poisonous. Does that make sense? So letting them in the social group, letting them in your house, letting them in your life, letting them know things about you even can be very dangerous, especially with the 5 of Swords. The only other thing I can tell you right now so far is that they have already done something, and it's not going to last forever, but they're trying to hold their position down. They had won in the past. They got what they wanted in the past, okay? And now their position is slipping, and they're trying to do something to protect it. Something happened a week ago, and we're going to find out a little bit more in a week or so, okay? We got a lot of energy out here, and we got something from the other side as well. White light. So they're attached to our white light. We have some good that they wanted, or we're in an environment surrounding location, because the King of Cups can deal with community as well. It just means that we've mastered our place in that community. There can be some kind of addiction, but this addiction is coming off sexual, I have to say. I have a feeling somebody shouldn't be around children. That's what I'm getting. I don't want to talk about that, okay? I'm sorry to say this, darling, in this reading. I'm so sorry, baby. Okay, so we have white light, and this is from the other side. So they need to be dispelled, dispersed. They need to be Because bringing this person around brings decay. They're a dark energy. Okay, everyone encounters dark-souled entities as well as dark energy. Okay, they need to be dispelled. Is what I'm getting. And then on our end, loss of a loved one, eliminating deceit, humility. So it's hard to know that you brought in a malicious code to the group. If you've brought in somebody evil, corrupt, I'm hearing the word decrepit into the group. If you invited somebody into the space and they're harmful, toxic, dangerous, that really can mess with you. You can feel that in your soul sometimes, honey. I just gotta say, I've been there. It's difficult to walk on from, especially when you're the King of Cups or when you're a lover, and you're made of love and you're made of the white light, and that's just the thing, though. We should keep going, because I don't want to say something right now. All the things that I'm getting need to be confirmed. Let's keep going. I'm hearing that Marty Ballin song, Hearts. Are you okay? Are you all right? Hearts can break and never mend together. Love can be that way. Hearts can cry. When love won't last forever, love can be that way. So I don't know what I'm getting. This is one of those this is this is like maximum level difficulty. We have the Seven of Swords. So somebody was doing something in secret. That Five of Swords, is doing things out in the open. Five of Swords is open enemy. Seven of Swords is hidden enemies. And the thing about the 12th house is that it means things go on behind your back. It could be right under your nose, but it's really behind your back. You don't know. And the thing about the 12th house is you may never know. So there could be some kind of atrocity going on that you never get to learn until you are an ancestor. Meaning when you meet your demise and go to the other side, that's when you could discover. You may not be able to rectify that until you're in a spirit form. And I'm sorry, honey. If you got children and you're bringing a man around them, that's what I'm getting. I'm trying not to say that as directly. I'm getting that some mother effer is diddling or trying to diddle or attempting to diddle your child. And honey, I'm just going to say that they've done it before. It's part of their MO. Okay? I'm sorry, I love you. Okay? Please make good choices. Please play it on the safe side. Get receipts, and I don't mean like, background checks, la-di-da, yada, yada, and you might need to go multiple states or whatever. If you book a spiritual counsel with me, I can either cut the counsel in half and do that investigation for you. Put it this way, my hourly rate is $432. Okay, so that's what's up. We can use the hour however you want, and hours are actually 90 minutes, not 50. Okay, so we have 90 minutes we can divide that up however you want, and I'm an excellent investigator, just so you know. Let's move on. Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. So yeah, this is a mother, this is a nurturer, this is somebody who's trying to manifest wealth, beauty, abundance, fertility out of her self-worth and value, what she deserves. She can't even be the golden goose, but she's usually the one who has birthed the children. Birth, I'm hearing birth. It's my ancestors. Birth, like teeth, teethis, birth. BERF. Something shady's going on, my dear. I'm so sorry, honey. I'm so sorry, my love. Let's keep going to get to something more positive. It's the hell round, unfortunately. I'm sorry, baby. We got to talk about the nasty. We'll get to something better in a moment. The ancestors are not liking this. They're going to do something about it, and it might. I'm trying to figure out if it's something else, because it can be that we have a masculine or we have a feminine, and their previous la-di-da is like really evil, nasty. It can be that we have a job, a position, a role, and that the boss, the authority is really nasty, McNasty. It can be that somebody is pushing spiritual energy, like spiritual projection, energy manipulation, energy projection, spiritual manipulation. But it again, the adjective is like it's beyond the level. It's all the way, the needle has been moved all the way to completely effed up, completely not all right, unacceptable, cruel, corrupt. Does that make sense? Or it's even the other nastier things. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, this is somebody who's self-made, self-built. This is somebody that is really high worth, high value, high integrity. And there's something going on right in front of our nose that, yeah, so we're working on things, we're la-di-da, yada, yada. We're on and popping when it comes to like taking care of business, but for some reason, okay, and again, this brings the children right back in. So I'm also getting Lisagbadu to Hosu. And Orisha, that would be Dambala and Oshimare. Okay. Yeah, and we do need to do something, stand up to something, overcome something with the strength card, emotional fortitude, strength, courage, and wisdom. I just don't like seeing these two energies together. That means something evil, sinister, wicked is going on behind the scenes. It's the things that bump in the night, and it's not the good one. It's the monster in the closet combination. But the ancestors are going to do something about it. They might alert us to something. 7 is a trigger. It means that it's a trigger of an attack. So somebody has crossed the line. Ooh. Okay. Relieving boredom, self-esteem. I'm getting that we skirted the boundaries, or we went too quickly, or we didn't follow policy, procedure, and protocol, that the rules, regulations, and restrictions have been skirted because we needed some companionship or attention or la-di-da or yada yada. It's relieving boredom and self-esteem. But you see that child there? You see that lotus, innocence, purity. Lotus represents Venus. It's the gift that should not be tainted. Grace. See that cat nestled up in the lap? I'm just hearing the word precious. I keep hearing, are you all right? Are you all right? Love. Okay, so, and then this is Shango, the bluebirds, Shango. How your sons are doing. So the lioness spirit, though, Sakpatasi, Mama Sakpata, something is gonna, I'm hearing alarm bells go off. So the spirits are getting information, okay? But the thing about it, if you should have known better, or you were warned, or la-di-da, yada yada, and you didn't listen, the other party, the perpetrator, is not the only one getting a slap. Overcoming adversity. So this is going to be difficult because the path is getting blocked or getting distracted, or there's a hiccup. And I'm hearing that Pink song, why every time try to tell you how I feel, it's like a hiccup, cup, and it won't come. So you got me feeling kind of weak. Mhm. It's her very first album. When we thought she was a black girl before we saw what she looked like, the one where she actually had pink hair. Yeah, I'm so sorry, baby. That's what's up. Okay, Cancer. So now let's hope this is something joyful. Okay, so this, it could be anything. It could be institutions, it could be the government getting involved in your life, any kind of agency, child protective, because look, the very next card is, I'm not gonna say that again, okay? I don't mean to scare you, but I'm hearing I get all caught up inside. So if the Eight of Swords comes out, that's relevant. Okay, but this is God duties and obligations. It's God sovereign free. It's going by the book, following the rules, traditional values. Okay. Page of Wands. Somebody's feeling bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, or feeling defensive, charismatic, or feeling a sexual connection even. 10 of Swords. Everything's going to be fine, which just means that it's a lesson. There's a lesson to learn here. But again, too many pages, children, okay? Just putting that out there, especially with the Sun card. That's a confirmation about innocence, purity, joy, okay? This is a genius, though. So somebody, and that 10 of Swords came out before the first major arcana, which means it's their energy. So they have a tendency to get away with this if something bad is happening. I'm looking for other interpretations. My intuition is saying nothing. This is very unnerving to me. I don't know why the spirit's telling me about, okay, I just heard the word sexual malfeasance. I don't want to be here doing this right now. This is uncomfortable. Okay, I'm just saying. So now we got to clarify this. If I get a child archetype or a victim profile, I'm not going to be pleased. At least the Eight of Swords didn't come out. So we have Lover and Martyr. And it's both on the other side. So somebody may be scapegoated, somebody may be sacrificed. So this is Virgin with Knight. So Knight likes to do the first time love things, loyalty, romance, chivalry, allegiance to destructive ruler or principal, romantic delusions. I'm not getting good energy. I'm not getting good vibes. I'm sorry. But when I saw Lover and Martyr, that's somebody who makes excuses in love situations. Because the martyr could be somebody who's being abused, misused, scapegoated, okay? And then you see Virgin, which says, maintain symbolic purity of heart and spirit, but it also says fear of intimate union. And then you have that Knight. Somebody's making moves towards somebody who's a virgin. That's what I'm getting. I want to be out of this energy. I don't want to be talking about this. This is not okay with me. Now, me personally, I'm a survivor. I was a sexually exploited minor. I was some other things too that's hard for people to hear. I can talk about it because I've healed from it. Trauma is easy to talk about when you heal. But you know, there's a lot of people watching, and this is too much of a trigger warning already. And I really don't care. I think people should manage their own triggers and regulate their own emotions. But there's areas we go in society and talk about that just gets people reactive, and it's usually animals or senior citizens or children. I'm of that class as well. I can forgive a lot, but if you have malice deceit or you're harmful to children or old people or animals, you need God, because I can't do nothing for you. I'm just saying. Okay, so I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. I dehavioso togbeloso heloladulo heloladu. I go malosek polisa and that mami chamba togbela togbe fotwala togbeloso heloladulo heloladu heloladu. I don't know what this is. It is some evil shit. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, you might just need to sit down and be humble. I gotta say it. I'm so sorry, baby. Something's going on. You could be la di da yada yada, but I don't think it would never. No, sit down, be humble, check yourself. If you got people you gotta look for, if you got people depending on you, you gotta take care of you and yours. A man is not a plan, a ding-a-ling swing ain't no nothing in the end of the game. At the end of the day, just because you got a dick up in your house and they make you feel good for a moment and they distract you from the hole in your soul, you need to, that hole in your heart, that hole in your soul is a God-sized hole and only God can fill it. A dick ain't gonna fill that hole. I got to tell you, I don't want to make you feel bad, but the ancestors are screaming, honey. And I did call them when I said that prayer. So I might have did it to myself, but I'm trying to be as nice and compassionate as I can right now. But guess what just came? Okay. Angel came right back with, oh my goodness. And then we have child archetype. I said already, I don't want to see child during this reading. Okay. We do have God and the goddess. So the universe, okay, I'm seeing a hand come from the heavens and it's not an open hand. It's not a blessing. Okay. Honey, let's get up out of here. Okay. So whomever, there's a child in your house, some of you, that is destined to be a king. And that means many different things for many different people, okay? So you gotta move the needle on the explanation or the definition. Now, if you ain't popping out no babies yet, there's something that's gonna make, the Page of Pentacles is the Page of Pentacles will one day grow up and become a king, a ruler of some kind, boss, on and popping, la-di-da, yada, yada, okay? But also I'm getting that somebody, either you or your children, if you don't have them, you're a demigod, not just an archangel, you're a demigod, okay? So this double energy is depleting, is wanting to leech essence and wanting to attach to the aura so they can enter into the blessings, the abundance, and the promised land, paradise. Okay, so I was, okay, so take care of it now. Deal with the pain now. I just want to say, and I don't know what I'm getting. I don't like this. I know what I'm getting. I don't know who this is I'm talking to, because what I'm being told right now is don't ignore it. Somebody needed a man so bad that they let the devil in their house. That's what I'm being told. I don't want to be mean to you, baby. If you don't take care of it now, you're not going to like it if it gets taken care of for you. if the agencies get involved, they're going to put you through the shredder. Okay. So you need to advocate for your children, is what I'm being told, so that things don't get any worse. Some kind of energy is coming into the house, and it is disgusting. Yeah, you need to get out of the situation and be single, is what it's saying. And child divine came back with angels. So somebody is innocent, is pure, and the other person is acting innocent or angelic to mislead others. They're falsely claiming to be in touch, or to, oh, I love them too, or I would never, la di da di yada yada. No. Somebody has inability to defend oneself against negative forces, refusing to help those in need. Okay, so it's been an honor and a pleasure to serve you, honey. I am so sorry if I had to take it somewhere that was uncomfortable. I really don't care too much about trigger warnings, but there's a couple different places that I do avoid, and we hit one of them. So I got to give you compassion and grace. And I really wish that we were able to look at other options. There were no other avenues today. There were not a lot of other interpretations. For a moment, I got a little bit of shade, a little bit of shadow around the role, the career, the reputation, but it wasn't panning out even. It wasn't really getting traction. So I saw one very specific timeline, and now it is 12th house stuff. So things going on behind the back. Remember what I said? I opened up the reading saying the evil bearing houses, and the devil did come out. I love you. Take good care. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, leave a review, book a session, send a donation, honey. And take very good care. Make good choices. Be healthy. Be safe. And take care of you and yours. Remember, a man is not a plant. You know what the spirits just said? A man is not a plant. Ho. Okay. Mama Ted, Mama said. Bye.